What's good, YouTube? It's B from Word on the Sneak, also known as the content creator for Soul Chasers. And today we got a battle, man. Honestly, this might be the toughest comparison battle that I personally have done so far. I'm telling you, I love them both, right? So this is gonna be tough, but I'm giving the people what they want to see. I know I've been reading these comments, I've been hearing it, I've been reading my DMs, and I know the coach want to see it too. And that is the iconic battle of some pair of Jordan 4s, right? And not just some pair, but two iconic collab pairs of Jordan 4s. And both of these are gonna come from none other than the iconic brand Ma Maniere. So yes, we got the Ma Maniere 4 battle, man. I'm really excited for this. So we're gonna put them up against each other, and I'm gonna have a round for each category. We're gonna see who's gonna take that dub. And yes, there will be a winner at the end of this one. So this won't be no time. I'm not gonna let it happen. I gotta choose a winner, and I want y'all to let me know if y'all agree. So without further ado, we're gonna start with the box. So number one, we got the OG pair of the Ma 4s, which is the black ore. Now, of course, it does come with a sleeve. I honestly don't know what my sleeve is, so I'm just gonna show you the box, right? Definitely a decent box. I love that they got the branding on here. They got Ma Maniere's branding too. But it's a standard Jordan 4 box, which is A-okay. And now we're gonna show you the box of the newcomer, which is the Fossil Stone Ma 4s. Look at this box. It's the same box that the Ma 3s are coming out with in 2024 because they celebrating their 10th year anniversary. So I love this box. Talking about telling a story, this box truly tells a story. We got to get back to special packaging, and not just that, meaning it has different colors, right? Or it has different material and different colors. This is truly a special box, right? This is a special box. I would even argue that this box
may be one of the greatest boxes of all time when it comes to a Jordan release.
Now, don't come for me, right? Now, I know we got the OG boxes that will always be a staple when we had the cards, and I get all that and I'm with it, but we need to get back to a point where we have a special box, like a high quality box that also tells a story. Lost and Found Ones had one. For my Jordan 11 fans, you know that we used to get a dope Jordan 11 box that slid out and had the container, all of that. And so it gives me a little bit of a reminder for those type of releases, man. So I'm really digging this box. So in that category, you already know who it is. The newcomer, the Ma Maniere 4 Fossil Stone, definitely taking the dub in the box category, no questions asked. Now, let's get to the shoes. The OG pair, so the Violet or Jordan 4. And then I'm just gonna put up, the Fossil Stone 4. Now, I heard the jokes, right? Everybody talking about this basically the albino pair of the OG. Y'all be out there, y'all be wilding, man. That's wild energy. But absolutely love both of these, but only one can take the dub. So let's get into the details. If we look at the material, I think that part gonna be a tie because I might definitely gonna use some high quality materials, sometimes at a risk, but this time they definitely executed on the last pair and they gonna execute on the new pair as well. Both of these definitely have top-notch materials. Everybody gonna have their opinion on which colorway they like versus these two, because this one allegedly is its twin but reverse. And I'm going to tell you flat out, I am gonna choose the new one, right? And that's because I have a lot of darker tone shoes. I definitely love this shoe. It's still a perfect 10 out of 10 because this is my perfect pair, right? So I love this shoe 100%, but in comparison, I'm gonna choose these for the colorway that I prefer the most. Now let's talk about details, because you know I'm not gonna give you some dope details every single time to go along with that story that they telling. But these actually got some subtleties that are quite significant from a difference. In my opinion, the Fossil Stone has the better tongue, and that's only because they got this material here. It looks like it's metal, but it's plastic. Instead of this one, of course, we know is stitched and etched in. And so I'm gonna give that to the Fossil Stone so far from details. Now, one thing that stands out in both of these, and if you look at the old pair, you have this Ma Maniere logo on the collar. It's almost like a piercing kinda. It's unique. You either love it or hate it. Me personally, I wasn't a big fan of it, but I know some people that absolutely love it, so I'm not gonna speak against it, but that is not on the Fossil Stone. So if you didn't like that with the OG pair, you ain't gotta worry about that. on the Fossil Stone pair. So right now I'm thinking we still on Fossil Stones. Now, one thing that is important that we know that they tell a story, and normally on an AJ4 or an AJ shoe that's a Jordan collab, you can look for secret hidden messages. You can go ahead and pull back that heel tab and you can see something dope there to kind of inspire you. That's the intent, right? The intent is to continue to inspire. That's not on the Fossil Stone as you just saw, but it is on the OG pair, right? And so if we look at the OG pair, it's definitely there. And it reads, it's not about the shoes, right? So you think about messages that whether it's Jordan, and they used to try to figure out why was Jordan so dope, and they thought it was his shoes that made him such an athlete. But then if you think about AJ, you think about the Whitaker group, it's not about the shoes for them too. That's every story that they have from free lunch, every story that they have from their AJ collabs, and you name it. And really what they do for the culture, for day in and day out, like, you know, I'm here where a local facility is, and I'm telling you, they always have events. So it's honestly not about the shoes. But we know this is about the shoes, so this right here definitely has the message, and the Fossil don't. So if we're talking about hidden messages, I gotta give it to the OG pair, okay? I'm gonna give it to the OG pair for having a little bit more details on the hidden messages here. Let's talk about the inside of the shoe, okay? I'm probably gonna have to get some better looks at this. If we look at the inside of the shoe, we know that the OG has this quilted liner, which I absolutely love, okay? The quilted liner is all up inside of the shoe. What is unique about the Fossil Stones is it also has that quilted liner, but if you look at the back of the tongue, it has the iconic AJ logo, kind of like it did on the AJ 5s that everybody loved. So I love the fact that they kind of went with both of them. They gave you the quality and they kept that legacy and staple of that quilted liner, but then they also added the new legacy that they got from the 5s with the AJ stitching on the inside. So now that we know the totality of both, me personally, I'm gonna say from messages, I'm gonna give it to the OG pair. But if we talking about details without messages, I'm gonna give it to the Fossil pair. So really that's what it comes down to. I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to the left shoe because it's slightly different, right? If you look at the left shoe of the OG pair, we definitely got a hang tag. We had this long Ma Maniere hang tag. Some people loved it because it is a staple piece. Others really didn't like it because if you wear your hang tags, this bad boy definitely dragging. He's definitely gonna drag and scrape the ground when you walk. So I love it, you know, it's a staple piece, but if you the person to wear it, you may not like it so much. So that's what it looks like on the OG pair. The Stone Fossil man has the iconic Nike Air hang tag, like the iconic Jordan 4s. I mean, you name it, the military blues. Well, technically the military blues didn't have this one until 2012, but you know, you think about the iconic hang tags, that's what this one has. Subtle, simple, but still gonna go with the shoe and the theme. So to me, I'm gonna choose the Fossil Stone for that in that category. Now let's look at the heel. If we look at the heel of each shoe, we look at the back, they both got that iconic Nike Air, so it's a tie on that for me. As long as you got that on that bad boy, then you win it, right? So it's a straight tie on the back of the heel. Now with all that said, here it is, the final countdown, right? So if we got both of these bad boys going against each other, I'm gonna keep this plain and simple. The winner for me, if I can only have one, and luckily I'm blessed where I got both. If I can only have one, Whitaker Group, I'm telling you right now, man, I'm choosing the Fossil Stone for so many reasons. Of course, the categories that we just went through, but man, it's just something about this colorway, and I can't wait to put the cream laces that will come with the shoe inside as a lace swap, man. So for me, these are perfect. Even black, like, you know, they got the black accents on the heel, they got the black accents on the midsole. I think black can kind of look different too. They did not come with black, so if your pair got black laces, run, because it's not real. But they did not come with black, but I can definitely see somebody popping black laces inside of these bad boys. So for me, I'm gonna say the winner of this battle is definitely the newcomer, and that is the Fossil Stone Jordan 4. Yes, sir. That's all to it, man. That's it. Both of them a perfect 10 out of 10. I know you watching this video, everyone has their preference, but I'm not here to hype up the shoe. I'm just telling you my opinion. that's what I'm gonna go with each and every time. Now I'm curious to see what this Phantom pair gonna look like, because we know they're coming out with one more that's allegedly called the Phantom, and I can't wait to see those bad boys, because we may have to do this video all over again. We may be dethroning the Fossil Stone and go ahead and having a new king of this battle round. But as for right now, the king of this round is definitely the Fossil Stones for me personally. But that's all I got for y'all, man. If y'all want to see more of these, let me know. Y'all know how it goes. Subscribe. Go and give me that thumbs up. Let me know, man. Loving these comments. And don't forget, I say this with every video because it's so real to me. Wear your sneakers.